In today's episode, Chef Kendra will show Elliot Moscowitz how to make a delicious game day blowout spread using Prairie Street's beef chuck eye roast and chicken wings.
There we go, here we go. That is really impressive.
Right?
I mean, this is like a serious spread.
Welcome to Prairie Street Culinary Kitchen. I'm your chef, Chef Kendra, and today it's game day. It's on, and we're going with some game day classics. We're making a game day blowout spread using Prairie Street Co.'s chicken wings, which are a new product and they're fabulous, and also our beef chuck eye roast. It's awesome, and I'm gonna go over all of that with you in just a moment, but we have a huge crowd coming. I'm gonna have to finish up these chicken wings and some French fries because I can't have all this delicious food without some fries to help soak it all up. So what I did was I just had some Yukon Gold potatoes, cut them up. I like them nice and thick. You can do wedges, thinner, whatever you want. Most importantly, you wanna make sure that they're cut as even as humanly possible so that way they cook at the same time, okay? I also let them sit in a salt water brine, just a really classic, easy to do brine, salt, and water. That's it. Add your potatoes in for about 5–10 minutes. Take them out, put them onto a cloth, let them dry out a little bit so that way when they go into the air fryer, which we're using because it's fast and easy, they're gonna come out crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. The other thing we have going on, you're gonna see I'm seasoning everything right now very simply because we got a whole heck of a lot of different spreads and dips and deliciousness over there that we're gonna be able to kind of build our own flavor profiles with. So, without further ado, I gotta get going. Let's get these fries in. A little bit of olive oil. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, salt and pepper, that's it. And just a little bit because remember, they were already salted. That's it. Let me slide this over, get this one down, toss them on. Now, in the air fryer, you get 3 different things to play with. You get a regular rack, you get a basket that I'm gonna be using for the chicken wings, and then you get this little sheet tray. I'm covering up the sheet tray with foil because I want an easy cleanup. So, these guys can go in. And what else is nice about this is I have it so that way I can cook it all at the same temperature and the same time. Okay, that one goes in. Now, let's get our wings on. Wings, really easy as well. I'm gonna take my wings, put them right on in. They already have from their skin a nice amount of fat on them. So I don't even need to put any oil on them. I'm just gonna top them off with some salt and pepper. Again, super simple, super classic. And I'm also not gonna go too crazy with the salt and pepper too because a lot of those dips and spreads have salt in them already. And when they come out, you can always hit them with some more salt. But once you put the salt on, you can't take the salt off. All right, these are going in. Okay, in. So if you notice, I have the fries on the bottom, the chicken in the middle. Well, what does that do? There's that fat on the chicken and it's gonna drip down onto the fries and give the fries a little bit of extra flavor. There we go. All right, going in. Really quick air fryer lesson. Yep, hit the silver button. Perfect, air fryer blinks. I want it at 400, it's already set to 400. I wanna cook it for 18 minutes, it's already set. Perfect. Go ahead and hit start. And now I'm gonna get set up and my special guest is gonna come over for some game day deliciousness. See you in a minute. Okay, we are so close to being there. The wings have come out of the air fryer, the fries have come out of the air fryer, and I just wanna finish up a couple little things here, show you a couple quick little tips, and then our special guest is just about to arrive. So, as you can see, these wings are like a nice, sweeter barbecue wing, and these are a chili crisp wing. If you have not tried chili crisp yet, what are you waiting for? It is not too spicy. It's like garlic and ginger and chili and oil, and it's delicious. So these are the wings that just came out. I want to keep these ones nice and simple. So they're in a bowl, as you can tell. I'm just going to salt and pepper them. Okay, just give them like a little extra crunch. Okay, and then I'm just going to toss them. All right, put these out for our guest. So fun. And as you can see, there's like a million and one things that we can use like to dip it in. Same thing with my French fries. I'm just gonna give them a really quick toss. Just a little bit more because I really like that extra crunch on top of it. Give these a quick toss. Perfect. And I'm gonna just spread these out right here so that way people can help themselves.
And there you have it, our game day blowout spread using Prairie Street Co.'s beef chuck eye roast and chicken wings.
Okay, I think that we are ready for our special guest. Let's see who it is. Da-da-da! Founder and CEO of PrairieStreet.co, Mr. Elliot Moscowitz.
Kendra, lovely to see you again.
Lovely to see you too. Welcome to Game Day, the feast of all feasts.
This is kind of a new thing for me. I've been involved in actually prepping and cooking with you, but this is the creme de la creme just to show up when it's all done.
Yeah.
So,
well, you're the king of quality control, as you say.
so what do you got here for us?
Okay,
What's
we have
happening?
a lot of really fun stuff. I'm gonna start over this way. So let's talk about the meat first.
Okay, how do you make that?
Well, we have chuck roast, PrairieStreet.co's chuck roast done two ways. The first way we did in the oven, a classic roast. And you can go onto our website, PrairieStreet.co, and you can see how we did that. Our videos are all on our new website. It's beautiful and it's really helpful. So this was very simply done. It was done in a 350-degree oven on a rack. Salt and pepper, lots of really, really crunchy dark pepper, some rosemary, some thyme, very lightly seasoned, for about an hour, hour and a half until we hit that perfect temperature of 135°F
Looks
internal.
gorgeous.
Yeah, and what's great is that because PrairieStreet.co sends thermometers with all first orders, you can never go wrong.
Right, you got to
Yep.
know what's going inside.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay. And how do you do the shredded beef then?
So the shredded beef, we actually did one way, but I'm gonna tell you guys two ways that you can do it. So basically I took this piece and one half of it is perfect for slicing. I took it out at that medium rare. The other half of it, I was like, okay, time to make the shredded beef. Put it back into that same pot, brought up the liquid level about like quarter of the way, half of the way.
Right.
Covered it up tightly, put it back into that same 350-degree oven for an additional hour and a half to make it last about 3 hours.
Okay.
And then it came out into this perfect shredding.
Fork tender, you just took it out and just pulled from it.
That's exactly right. The other thing that it gave me is this beautiful juice. So I was able to put that onto the stovetop, reduce it down a little bit, and now we have an extra dip. Okay?
Wow, that's some serious spread, I think.
Yeah.
You know, I think we've done like 70 videos and stuff.
Right.
I've never had this feeling like this much that people literally want to jump up from behind the camera and attack the boards.
Yeah, I know. These boards are insane. They're so
they're
amazing.
crazy. Yeah.
And then over here, we have your new product, the new chicken wings, which are so much fun to use. So we did chicken wings 3 ways, the chili crisp, which you know I love, plain, just awesome, some salt and pepper, and then a barbecue, so nice and
Easy
sweet.
peasy.
Would you like to dive in?
Sure.
Awesome, here's a plate for you. We already pre-made some sandwiches and flatbreads. However, you get to dress it up how you would like.
Well, why don't we start with a 1 wing and take it from there, and then we
Have a
could
wing.
go, and we could help me with the roast beef from there.
That's
Which
perfect.
ones are you going for? Well, I think by definition, if you're doing a wing, to hand it to me with a tong that it
No, you gotta just dive in with your hands, with your fingers.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
I mean, I'm gonna be eating it with, I'm gonna be doing
This is which one?
That's the chili crisp. That's my favorite one.
You could tell right now. And that's the whole purpose of putting it in the air fryer, right?
Exactly.
All people, we always want the crust, the crisps, the ends.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, crazy.
And they're so easy to make. And like I said, you can do them plain for people who don't like any spice or anything on them. Or you can do it like this one for me.
Wow.
Right?
Wow. Mm-hmm. And that wasn't even difficult to do. It just has a perfect texture. It's juicy, it's not dried out, but you still have a crust. It's not too oily. So it's a really cool thing that we took all of our video recipes and now put them on the website with the written recipes and the ingredients, because we don't want to use a lot of video time to explain every single thing we have, but you guys can go online afterwards to Prairie Street Co. and see any of these recipes, watch them, print it out, do that. But why don't you just give us a Cliff Notes version of all these choices, and then like what's the method or order in which people go with this versus that? So
absolutely.
Give me a guided tour.
All right, so the first thing that we have here, everything from sweet to savory. We have sauces, then we have some crunch, right, with some of the hot peppers or like the sweet pickles, definitely non-dairy ranch for dipping the wings into. So that's the first thing I would say. When it comes to building a sandwich, you have some things you want to think about, right? The quality of the bread, the meat to bread ratio, the sauce, the crunch, the bite, the smile at the end.
Okay,
right?
so tell us the algorithm.
The algorithm, we're all still trying to crack it. No, I'm just kidding. Well, let me do this. Let's figure out, would you like a pulled beef first or a roast beef first? And I have to say first because you know he's going to try both of them.
I think I'm going to try the roast beef, and I'm going to go the salty path.
Salty path. Okay, great. So, this beautiful roast beef.
Wow, look at that.
I know, right?
Beautiful.
So pretty.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to first put on some salt for you. So we're going to go salty. How about spicy? A little bit of spice?
Of course, always.
Obviously. All right, so let me get some. This is super spicy. This is the Yemen zug with the cilantro in it and a nice spice and bite to it. Okay. And then how about some of these roasted peppers and garlic? I think that's like perfect for the roast beef.
I'm putting you on autopilot.
I'm on it. Okay. And this way you get your crunch. You're gonna try that one. I'm gonna go for the pulled beef. And the pulled beef is really fun because it's on a salty and sweet pretzel bun. Yeah.
Do you put sauce on that or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna put some sauce on it. In fact, I'm gonna put some of these hot peppers on it. Plus all this looks so pretty. I'm actually gonna use this really great Turkish dip. It's a roasted red pepper. I think that would be yummy on it. This one's actually sweeter, but I think with the spice from the peppers, it'll be super yummy. Okay. Yum. All right, ready?
So, b'tei avon, we say in Hebrew.
B'tei avon.
There we go, here we go, l'chaim.
L'chaim. Okay. It's game day. You can get messy on game day.
That is really impressive.
Right?
Absolutely. That is really impressive.
And fun.
And fun, and it looks like so much more complicated than it is. I mean, this is like a serious spread.
Yeah.
By the time people come to like a Super Bowl party, they don't need the formality of it. It's going to be a wipeout anyways, but this is just amazing. You know, these types of spreads for people do for Super Bowl or another type of game. You know, my son, my youngest son, Daniel, was born on Super Bowl Sunday.
Tell me about this, because I heard this through the grapevine.
Well, the story was that we went to the hospital in the morning, Super Bowl Sunday, And the doctor, as part of a doctor group, said to us basically, like, if we're not done by 12 o'clock, Anita, the other partner, is going to take over because he's had a party for the last 25 years. And I said, I also want to watch the game. And Daniel was born at like 11:30, and all of us watched the game together. But his first year party, I got in a little trouble because for a first year's baby party, most people don't buy like a 6-foot sub on Super Bowl Sunday. So whatever, that's kind of the way that we roll, but that's fun. That's absolutely amazing what you've done here. So thank you for joining us. Come every Sunday at 2 o'clock. We publish these super high quality videos that our team works really hard. Tell your friends, subscribe, like, share, tell everybody about us. We'd appreciate the support. We're on all social media at Prairie Street Co. And more important, come to our website at prairiestreet.co. Yeah. You can see Kendra, videos, our products. You can order from us. You can ask our expert chef. We're there for you. So until then, see you next Sunday. And Kendra, until next video.
Until next video.
Okay, thank you.
Subscribe to our channel now and set your notifications so you don't miss our latest recipes and chef-led tutorials. Then head over to prairiestreet.co to shop for your next big meal.